Welcome, everyone, to the start of Complete in Shocks. Yeah.
We came up
registered
with,
trademark.
Finally, Brayden did it. So this is Haunting Ground for the PS2, pretty rare Capcom game. Anyone familiar with Clock Tower 3 will see some similarities, but there are some differences as well. This is starting out our whole horror thing.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go up to the first boss today, hopefully. There's gonna be a couple things we're gonna notice throughout. It's a very interesting game.
This also game barely exists on the PS2. I think it was very late on the PS2.
Oh, it was 05, so it wasn't super late, but it was just not
pretty late.
Yeah, it was pretty late for a non God of War big title. So, yeah, in general, I really enjoy this game. I still haven't beaten it yet. I've only practiced it up to the part that I'm going to do today. But in general, you are wait for it. The thing. You actually play as the big, messed up person, and the bad guy is a small, blonde girl.
Oh yeah, so Spenser sort of knows what's going on. I don't know anything, and Trevor.
I haven't seen this game in a long time. I kind of know the basis of it and what you do, but...
Oh, 3 angles. Oh, you ready for your waifu, Bren? This is everyone's waifu. I don't even know this character's name. I honestly forget her name, but she doesn't like have clothes to begin the game or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby. She's like, oh, I'm in this cage. How do I get out? Actually, she's British. She's like, oi, bloody get out of this cage.
Every
British man or woman.
These are nice, like, cutscenes.
Yeah. This game is, for a horror game, it's pretty filled with cutscenes, actually. Unlike Resident Evil, where you can go, like, 30 minutes without seeing anything, you see cutscenes in this one.
My naked chick.
Baby. Hey, baby. So, you see those paragraphs?
Yeah. Some blood.
What could it be?
Oh.
Was that you, Call of Doggy?
Dog.
Dog. Yeah, it's Dog. What does it say?
Huey.
Get ready to hear that name a lot.
Jason.
Jason. Dad, could I have a balloon? Man, I want to play Heavy Rain again just to troll a little. Oh, you're hitting on. Delicious disappearing into the shadows.
You just see her butt.
Yep, the game is actually you just look at her butt. It's a cool game. It's 8 hours of butt looking.
Huh.
So I'm going to try to go about this game as fast as possible. There's really not stuff to, like, explore. You know what I mean? It's a survival horror game, so there's not, like, side quests or anything like that. Like, it is what it is. You get to the end and you survive. Couple things of note. Unlike Clock Tower 3, you actually can fight back in this game. It's just really time-consuming in general. And,
Yeah, we're gonna make the example of Clock Tower 3 in this game because they are very similar in a lot of ways.
And they both came out at a similar time. I think they're like 1 or 2 years apart, and honestly, they both are by Capcom, so...
Whatever came first, it just felt like they reskinned it and changed a little bit.
Clock Tower 3 was... I looked that up. Clock Tower 3 was first. I think it was 03 or 04. Oh, this is Trevor's waifu, by the way. Blonde girl's my waifu, but Trevor's waifu is the other girl.
All the characters in this game just being super messed up.
Oh.
Is that lightning?
Yeah, it's actually lightning.
Kind of looks like it. Like if she was like 20 years older.
I've gathered some clothes for you.
Best voice acting.
No, best character.
Wait, don't go.
Yeah, best character.
And it only gets better.
Excuse me, but where are we? And how did I get here?
How did I get here?
Yes, Master. We will keep her here for a while. I will make sure she stays comfortable.
The most generic thing in any horror thing ever is like you ask them a question and they don't even like come close to answering it. Like, yes, Master.
At least it's not like finding the guy that's about to die and being like, where is this? Oh, we're in the middle of...
I have to tell you a secret. To survive you...
To kill the final enemy, you...
Dang it. And now the game gets substantially worse because instead of wearing a freaking cloth, you
Puts on clothing.
put on freaking clothing.
Dang it.
Yeah, so 2 out of 10 would not made.
Can you just not
Apparently,
change clothes?
Made. No, I think when you go to the door, it's like, I need clothes.
Oh.
Who's watching?
Hey, baby. What's all this then?
Quick change artist.
So sultry. I like how like the nylons are necessary. It's like, oh, okay. Boots, yeah, alright.
Just the painting.
Yep. The painting's actually the final boss. Not even the character, it's just I don't even know what the final boss is. I haven't gotten past the first couple hours, but it's actually the painting. The painting just it's kinda like Ghostbusters 2. It tries to come out of the painting and you stop it. Oh, no, a really important thing I should mention is when I played this game, I don't know how I did it.
Yeah, boobs.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I remember being in the car with...
Final part.
Quick cut.
The baby.
Ready for this? That was close.
Why?
Need to find the map. There's things you can do. You can kick things. You can crouch. Sorry, guys. I'm skipping that.
So what were you saying?
Oh, a very important thing is after the first couple of cutscenes, I actually skipped every cutscene and just kind of felt my way around the game, so I actually don't know what's happening in the story.
Oh.
Like, I gather a rough idea, you know what I mean? You can really gather a rough idea just from like, oh, you're a girl, you're in this freaking place, people are after you. Like, that's the general feel. You ready for this?
Another cutscene?
This, for a horror game, this has a lot of cutscenes.
Oh.
The majority of my time today will be cutscenes. Well, I don't want to say majority. That's a good 25% will be cutscenes. Oh, if you guys hear any like clicking in the background, it's because my PS2 controller is so broken that when it vibrates, it just makes clicking noises. Also, my R1 button is completely broken, but it's not necessary in this game.
Is it necessary in my game?
I know.
This is the first boss.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
So I
think so.
I know you guys haven't ever seen Brandon, and I want to tell you that an accurate representation is actually this character.
Yeah.
That looks a lot like you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for I'm a little fatter. I'm not quite as muscular.
Yeah, you're a little fat.
I'm more of a blob.
And like a little shorter. And you have less teeth.
Yeah.
Should I just hide? And this is like one of those games where the bad guys can actually like run fairly fast after you.
Okay.
I don't think it's any secret me saying that you get a dog eventually, because that's what this whole game's about. So what I'm supposed to do is find a place to hide, and
Under the bed.
It's telling you, like, you can hide in places. And it's freaking hide under the bed. And it gives you, like, little cues. But, what was I saying? You get a dog, and at that point, it's much less scary because the dog is actually pretty helpful. Like, you're still completely weak, and you can kick. Like, you do have an action thing you can do. You can kick. And actually, eventually, you can, kind of like Nemesis in Resident Evil, you can actually knock him down and he'll, like, get knocked out. Like, he's not gonna die, but he'll get knocked out and everything. You can also send the dog to, like, bite or, like, run away or whatever. So, I generally choose to hide because it's easier. Also, the noise it makes, I actually love it. It's like, something that you didn't read because I skipped through it was once you use evasion points enough times, which I don't think I should have to, they eventually figure it out. Especially the ones that aren't mentally retarded like this guy. And the cool thing is, after they leave, it'll tell you coast clear, which is actually kind of nice. I do not mind at all. So, we're going to be getting into some kind of heavy puzzle stuff. It's nothing like original Silent Hill or anything like that, but, you know, it's like Silent Hill level, worth of stuff, like figure out a puzzle, take this item to a place, push boxes out of paths, that kind of stuff. And a cool thing you can do is you can always open and close doors. I know it sounds stupid, but sometimes it like keeps the baddies out.
Oh.
Huge doll made of earth blocks the door.
Has a slot.
Awful thing.
Oh, something to notice is, do you see something on the character?
What jiggle?
Oh.
It is unbelievable how much jiggle they put into it. So I'm going to go to File, read the old parchment. A deciphering of the Book of Origins surely has uncovered the process of creating life from earth soil. This golem needs not nourishment nor sleep, making this earthen guardian the ultimate safekeeper of our deepest alchemic secrets and knowledge. I dubbed the creature Emeth. Of course, Emeth is in bright red, which means something is up with the
Gonna
word
come
Emeth.
alive.
So, the only other place I can really go is over here. And I'm like, yeah, right. You can go over here. And in the corner, there's like a friggin' typewriter, and you're like, that's stupid. She's like, a typewriter? I remember when me mum used to use this.
It has alphabetic keys, though.
She doesn't even know what a typewriter
I have a crazy idea, guys.
You can type in Emeth.
Maybe I should type in... Ah.
Well,
E. It didn't work.
What?
Shoots
You
in the
what,
face.
mate? So, yeah, I mean, you get it. No matter what you type, you get it. But obviously, I meant to type MF. This game overall does a really good job of setting the mood. You know, it's a really... Everything I've done so far, personally, has been in this giant castle. I don't know if the rest of the game's in the castle. I guess you'll find out later in the weeks beyond.
Is Emeth gonna come alive?
What I actually meant to do was... is...
Now you have an E-plate.
Special items. Yeah, I just have an E-plate. You can actually make other words that go in other things, but they're really not necessary. They only give you some items. And something about this game that I haven't mentioned yet is items really don't matter at all because you don't have health. You have, like... so she gets to the point where she gets, like, fear. Yeah, like fear effect. She'll get to the point where she's so freaked out that the screen will start to blur and get all white and everything. But if you, like, hide and everything, it's kind of like regenerating health, but not really. And I read something online that if you actually... I didn't want to do it because I don't trust it, but if you actually, instead of typing Emeth, just type in meth, like M-E-T-H without the E, that it just falls apart. Which
What?
I kind of believe it. It was on the fact, but I thought it was cool. So this castle's big.
What's
so
that blinking thing up there?
I have not figured that out yet. I apologize if at any point I ever get lost because this castle's big. Oh, that's right. I need to. The key
is somewhere.
I'll find it eventually, right? And to be fair,
Scissorman.
What? To be fair, Scissorman is
Dude, at least it's not Clock Tower 3 Scissor Man, which is the dumbest thing in the world.
Do you see those boob jiggle?
I did.
All I know so far about this game story is every character is freaking weird.
What, do you have something against boobs?
Ah,
if you have boobs, that
Fiona. I see you've
think it's
finally
Fiona.
awakened.
Fiona Apple.
There's something that I've wanted to show you for quite some time. Pull away that sheet behind you.
That's not suspicious.
I still don't understand this part. Maybe they explain it more. It's weird.
That's
It's obviously a person.
probably dead body. What?
Beautiful, isn't it? That, my dear, is what you will become in the future.
Oh.
Go ahead.
It's like a wooden thing.
You may touch it. You will be mine, Fiona.
Yeah. Okay. That's how I feel. I'm that evil. So chamomile and lavender, they give you back both your like quote unquote health.
You making some tea, mate?
You ready for this? Whoa. Okay.
Whoa.
Alrighty, and the key I just get. Also, it's not tank controls in this game, but it's just weird. It's like hard to.
It's all horror games.
All horror games ever.
Dude, at least this game you can run pretty fast. Fatal Frame is like a light jog at most. It's like power walking.
Yep, it is.
Spoiler alert. That's the other game we're playing.
Yes, you'll see that in a
It's
little
not
bit.
really a spoiler.
I know.
Oh, and like for instance, at this point, I stopped watching the cutscenes and just skipping them, so I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, so these things are called like luminescence or something like that. Lumina, the sort of luminescence. And essentially, they are things that if you touch them and they follow you, make loud noises that alert the freaking bad guys following you. They are retarded. Oh yeah, they're actually called luminescence. So obviously, it wouldn't be a horror game if you couldn't freaking kill those or do anything about them. Am I right? So, they suck. To save your game, you go to clocks. I'm going to be saving on slot deuce. That is 2 for you people who are...
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just want to let you know that it's 2. The number 2. So I'm getting to the point where I'm pretty spooked. I don't know why.
I'm kind of spooked.
Because it just has a really cool like overall theme and boobs. So it's like you're like boobs, and then you're like, oh, a bunch of rotten meat. Okay. Also, I only really played through this game twice so far, so doing pretty good for having that little amount of going through it. Huh? What's this? Crack plate key. You're gonna need 2 of those. That's one of them. You can unlock this. So there's a shortcut for later. Also, yeah, the sound in this game is great. Like they did a really good job.
Touch it.
Nah, man. Forget if you can go in here or not.
My kicks.
Got myself a castle sketch.
Bam, you found the map, you were like, oh, I need it.
Section 1 colored in red. Look at that. Friggin' that part there is all colored in red. I wonder friggin' why. Tell me why. But yeah, I'm gonna go touch all these blue things because that makes sense.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes in this game. So far, I've actually remembered everything. And in general, from what I can tell, Fatal Frame is much scarier than this game, but this game just makes you uneasy because it's just so weird.
Oh.
Hence this. Oh my god. So from what I can, they don't really explain it, and I don't think they really need to. From what I can tell, it's just like he thinks you're like a plaything because he's literally.
Yeah, he had a doll and he looked at you and he threw it away because he.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then that does pretty much explain it.
Yeah, he's like a retarded guy, but like he doesn't know how to handle anything. So if he gets closer, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Because he'll probably like literally rip you apart.
Yes.
He's
and that's pretty much what he does.
What's that one book or movie? Lenny.
You mean of Mice and Men?
Yeah.
Yeah, but way worse.
So yeah.
So I didn't watch these cutscenes, so I'm as new to it as you. And I must admit, watching the cutscenes along with the gameplay actually makes you a lot more uneasy because you feel bad because he's just like, oh, yeah. And then he's like, oh, I'm freaking weird, and you're like, okay. Every girl, or I don't want to say girl, that's unfair. Every character in every freaking horror game ever is the stupidest. Like, she just stops, like, what's that ahead? And you know there's something awful behind you, and so, what's that ahead? I should stop. He's like, okay, I guess. Wow, he really is like, my wife.
I am Ricardo, keeper of the castle.
Yeah, okay.
So sorry to hear about your accident. Your parents. As Master Ugo and Mistress Ayla are both deceased, you, Miss Fiona, are the sole surviving heir of Belly Castle.
That's convenient. Hey, baby. I'm happy with it.
Are you in pain, miss? Will you be alright? You've had a long day. Please,
Paris 2013.
rest upstairs. Your bed has been prepared.
Oh.
Check out my sandals, dog.
It's Ezio.
Too spooky.
Yeah, it was Ezio. Did you get that you were in a car accident? I didn't get that. Whoa. This is really cutscene heavy. Way more than any horror game I've ever played.
It's an experience.
Yeah?
This isn't real. It's just a dream. This can't be happening to me.
It can't.
Can't be.
Can't be.
Oh.
It can't be. You're.
Still the best accent.
What?
Like, her accent is still, like, probably the best accent. Like, there are way more annoying ones.
Yeah, that's true. Of all British, it is definitely. It can't be. It's like, okay.
I kind of like British accents. As long as they're not ridiculous, like, I don't know, Bangkok.
You what, mate?
Oh, is that the doggy?
He gone.
Oh, is that dead doggy?
Yep.
Oh.
But you have to perform a ritual to bring him back.
Oh.
Law you. It's actually just alive down there, just chilling.
Yeah, it's whimpering.
It's got problems.
I bet that's a male dog to protect the female woman.
Well, horror games in 2013. Hey, call it Dougie.
Oh, you just step in it.
Yeah, I was
Petting
like
the air.
petting the air. Hey, doggy.
Go now, and don't get caught this time.
Yeah, okay.
Best dog.
Look at that freaking dog.
I heart dogs.
Yeah,
Go.
dogs that look like wolves are the best type of dogs.
And be like, that's my mini wolf. Deal with
Bears 2013.
it. So big and freaky. Ferris does not like horror games. It's just, he doesn't like it. I think you... Oh yeah.
So do you not get a dog now?
You never get a dog?
You never get a dog?
Never happens. You see it, like, it's one of those things where, like, you constantly see him throughout the game and you're like, dog, come with me. And he's like, nah.
Nah, man.
That's, like, the general purpose
So
of
I
it.
guess you're supposed to go over there.
You wish.
Or
Nah,
not.
bro.
Okay.
Nah, man, nah.
I gotta go get my butt friggin'... I don't know. My scared butt. I'm so sad.
Hey, baby. I'm sure he's not a bad guy. He's just misunderstood.
He's
But-
just the biggest idiot.
But he's gonna
And
kill
he's
you.
super strong, too.
Like, if he was, like, 80 pounds, he'd just be like, okay, I'm gonna tie you up. Stop it. That face. It's like, hey? I mean, implying you wouldn't be so scared of this guy.
Yeah.
I would get up and run away. Not like inch away as it gets closer and closer.
Dude.
What the?